Okay, hi. So the other day, this dude I was talking to asked me something that kind of got my brain working. So he asked, is the nice guys finished last line actually true? Like, from the Ryan Higa music video from way back. And I'm assuming his question is tied into the assumption that girls like quote unquote bad boys. Gosh, that is such a cringe term, I'm sorry. But he asked me because I think he is the nice guy, but that's a story for another time. Of course, I said no, it's not true, but after a bit of pondering, I was like, maybe it is true. I thought to my own life experiences and got that yeah, the people who tend to always talk to me and give me attention are the people who I tend to stray away from, and the people who give me like some or little attention are the people whose messages I get more excited at. I don't know, it's weird for sure. I'm assuming that whole thing is why people play hard to get, but gosh, please don't. At a certain point, people lose interest and find it annoying. There's a good balance between clingy and hard to get, okay. Anyways, I figured there must be some scientific reason or just some sort of logical reason behind me and so many others being this way, in that we tend to like people who treat us worse, to be honest. And my handy friend Google did not fail to give me a sufficient answer. So here, I'm gonna try my best to explain it. By the way, I'm gonna be talking about cisgender boys and girls in a heterosexual relationship or interest, if you will. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of a lazy researcher and Google only hands me that. So yeah. So first of all, the bad boys term, sort of in the most negative interpretation, are seen as narcissistic and psychopathic and possibly more masculine. And on an unconscious evolutionary level, women are more attracted to the more masculine men because apparently they have better quality genes, and women just see those traits as fit for their children. I don't know. Although nice guys don't always finish last. When asked to describe an ideal partner, women usually cite nice guy traits like trustworthiness, respectfulness, that kind of stuff. So on a conscious level, women do understand that bad boys do not make great partners and that nice guys do. So if that makes people feel better, then great. Oh, they're trying to cross team. Okay. Thank you, Aqua. Anyways, another reason why bad boys, I'm gonna say bad guys because it sounds less cringe, are supposedly more desirable is because it frees the girl from the pressure of being the good girl or just an angel in general. So what I mean by that is girls have a wide range of traits, rebelliousness being among them, but that trait is often suppressed during childhood as girls are expected to be compliant. So a girl may be attracted to a bad guy by a way of expressing her own inner rebel. And also, we're attracted to qualities in others we wish we had, and a bad guy's freedom could be among those traits to make him desirable. I don't know. On a separate note, if girls or women themselves don't feel independent and strong, they tend to want a figure in their life that is that strong and independent person, the bad guy being the somewhat obvious choice. I hate to refer to kinda a really bad movie for this, but it's so perfect. This whole bad guy thing is kinda like an after that Wattpad based movie that's really not great. If you haven't watched the movie or read the book, well, first, good for you, but basically in the story, the protagonist, Tessa, had her life controlled by her mom. When she went to college, she found new and somewhat dangerous experiences with sketchy people, to be honest, and fell for a guy named Hardin, who was your classic tattoos, edgy, bad boy dude. In my opinion, part of of the reason, not saying the main reason, she liked him was because she was able to shed her good girl image and her obedient image and define her own freedom when she was with him, except for when he was being an annoying butthead, which was most of the movie. On top of that, girls also, on top of the whole you can show your inner rebel thing, girls like the excitement and mystery and, in a way, forbiddenness of a bad guy. I hate to go back to the after movie or book example, but Hardin in this story was kinda a mysterious person who, until he opened up, you didn't really know much about him. I'm sure his mystery somewhat drew Tessa to him, and the fact that he seemed different from other people. On top of the fact that Tessa's mother hated the idea of Tessa being with a guy like Hardin, so that's the sort of forbiddenness aspect of that. And I think there's also the promise or supposed promise of protection from being with a bad guy, since they seem more tough and masculine and whatnot, you know? I mean, I can relate to that. I'm not exactly the strongest girl ever, and I wouldn't necessarily want to be with a dude who could get beaten up by anyone. I don't know, there's just that. And the last point I sort of want to make is that bad guys may seem desirable because they're seen as projects. Some girls think that they can fix guys and whatever's wrong with them, when really they might not be able to, but it's the potential promise that's so appealing to them. Like, going back to this stupid after story, Tessa really fell for Hardin because, spoiler alert, I'm sorry, he promised change. He promised change for her, more specifically. He said he'd change for her and make exceptions to his no dating rule. And she must have felt so special and like she could fix this broken boy, when really that's not how it works in real life. But in the end, being with the bad guy tends to cause a lot of pain. So yeah. Overall, if you're a girl, be wary of these things, these subconscious factors that may make you attracted to a bad boy, because a lot of pain may come from interacting with them. Not saying that that's a guarantee, but you know, always be on your toes. They might treat you like crap, or they could treat you amazing. I don't know. But don't just assume you're special before they show it in a real way. That sounded so mean, but I don't know, I'm trying to be honest here. Like, here, I had a friend who I thought was perfect, amazing, but maybe they were less so. I wouldn't necessarily classify them as a bad boy, and also I had no romantic interest in them, but they were the masculine type, and they either treated me like a queen or like I didn't exist. Sadly, because of low self-esteem, I continued being there for them at their beck and call until I realized that I deserve better than that, and I think you all do too, so good luck with whoever life throws at you. And to guys, just be yourself. If you're the bad boy, bad guy, go ahead and live your life. And if you're the nice guy, don't turn in the bad boy just because you think you can get girls. There are so many people in the world, and if someone likes you, you want them to like you for who you are, not who you want them to think you are, if that makes sense. And also, we can see when you're not being genuine. If you really want to change something about yourself, be confident. Women like confidence, supposedly. Well, I mean, yeah, I hate it when guys degrade themselves when they message me. It's kind of annoying, but yeah. That's basically all I had to say, so I guess I'll just continue playing the game. Also, I'm still like somewhat sick. Well, no, I just lost my voice. I'm not sick, but yeah. Why did I buy so many gapples? That was not my smartest move. Oh, okay, GG. I hope this was a fun video because it was fun to talk about. But thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.